Columbia City Theater with your host, Kevin Joyce. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. Welcome to Big Night Out. The Seattle Variety Show coming to you from the wildly hip Columbia City Theater. Is this not a cool place? In friendly, sunny Seattle, is this not a friendly town? Hey, yeah, tonight's show is for all the lovers in the house, and that's because of our theme. I don't know if you know, but we're increasingly theme-driven at this show, and we've surveyed the audience, and they're uniformly brilliant. Am I right? And they want context and relevance. So what could be more relevant than tonight's theme of romance, mating, and courtship? Huh? I have a lot of romance in my life, in spite of, or perhaps because of the fact that I'm married and have been with my wife 25 years. Yes, I know what you're thinking. We were married as toddlers. But we still have it going on. I'm not going to go into details. It's a family show, and besides, it's none of your business. She's here tonight. I'm not going to tell you who she is because it's a family show, and it's none of your business. But we try to have a date every Wednesday night. Try because we go out, and then by 9, we're toast, pretty much. And anyone with kids will understand the powerful sedative that is parenting. But we make the transition from parental disputes to kissy-kissy romance like that, as I'm sure all of you do. Ha 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 ha. It's actually quite easy going on dates with my wife because she already totally appreciates that I'm a slob and an idiot, and I don't have to live a lie, which is awesome. Statistically speaking, I did some research on dating and romance, and of the 100 or so people that are in the audience tonight, 50 of you have tried online dating or matchmaking services. Interesting. And the other 50 are married, monogamous, celibate, or butt ugly. I don't know. 7% of the dating public apparently thinks that the single most important feature in a partner is their hair. I know, fix it now. 18% people think apparently the best place to meet someone is in a bar. Another 18% think the best place is on the internet. Can you really meet someone and know what they're thinking on the internet? I wonder. It's like, hi, great to hear from you, right parenthesis, enter. Yeah, it's an internet-savvy crowd. Since I'm married, I actually don't know a lot about the Seattle dating scene, but I hear it's hot. Am I right? Pickup lines written in HTML, sweet nothings whispered by text message, the classic aphrodisiacs from Seattle, the raw oyster latte. I couldn't resist saying the raw oyster latte. I had to say it. But apparently Seattle ranks #1 in the nation for percentage of women who say the men in their town are geeks. Confident, well-adjusted geeks with massive 401ks, but geeks nonetheless. And Seattle ranks #3 for men who say the women in their town say they're geeks. Tonight's show, mating. Say hello to the cheese factor. Our first act tonight, ladies and gentlemen, was founded by 2 of Seattle's great music and theater luminaries, Gretta Harley and Sarah Rudinoff, who are so incredible, and their bios and resumes are far too long and illustrious to cheapen with a synopsis. Check them out online, if you will. They are joined tonight by cellist Brendan Kellogg, Aaron Tyler on guitar, bassist Dave Pascal, drummer John Hollis, and Rob Witmer on clarinet. Please say hello to their first gig out. Ladies and gentlemen, they are We Are Golden.
Why did you come to my bed if you were just gonna lie there? Why did you come to my bed if you were just going to sleep? When I was taking you home, you had that baby on mine stare, saying to me how you love the way my thoughts would speak. was 16 years old, I had the same kind of lover. Said that he wanted me night and day under the covers. He made it easy to play hard to get handy wanted. He was all talk, but I stayed to hear how it would end. Can't compete with your imagination. I'm lying here, feeling your frustration. I'm the girl you dreamt of, just with very different curves. Fulfill your drunken promise, babe, I'll give you nerve. You like the safety of cars and of bars and of basements. Keep me in hiding while searching for this month's replacement. You're making it weird for those girls you want to know better. So why do you text me with all of those long drunken letters? Can't compete with your imagination. I'm lying here, feeling your frustration. I am the girl you dreamt of, just with very different curves. Fulfill your drunken promise, babe, I'll give you nerve. No problem with yes to the daytime commitments. I have a problem with what the hell all of your love meant. You got me wondering just who I saved my soul for. When I woke up, what was left of you lay on the cold, cold floor.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So Gretta and I, we wrote that tune. It's called Alan in February and March. Alan said he was going to be here tonight, but I don't see him out there.
It's June.
Weird. That's a part of romance, isn't it, Kevin? So this next tune's called Down. It's a little more rock out.
Sometimes it's called down, right? Is this you in the waking hour? Lie down, lie me next to you. I found you wearing the wrong smile, wrong shade. You picked me up and you took me all the way down, 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 down. Can you come even closer, love? Find you here wrapped around me now. I got you needing the wrong thing, wrong time. I love you making me feel this way again. Down, 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 down. What would I do if you went away? Stop the time, live out yesterday. You got me thinking the wrong words, wrong rhyme. I want you more as you slip away from me. Down, 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 down. Why won't you take me down again? Be here and take away this pain. You're worth the wait and I'm doing all I can. I keep on thinking I see you coming in. I want you watching me kiss you all the time. Your lips are better than any taste I found. I want you all over me now. Bring me down, down.
We are golden, ladies and gentlemen! We are golden! Fabulous! Their first public performance. Unbelievable. Arts Corps, ladies and gentlemen, is the Seattle area's largest nonprofit arts education organization, dedicated since 2000 to inculcating arts consciousness and educating kids through arts and performance. Tonight, we have an amazing group coming with us tonight. They are led by Dora Oliveira-Newman, and they are students from Madrona K-8. Please welcome, from Madrona K-8, the Arts Corps Brazilian dance, Story of a People. It starts with a street scene and then it goes into dance. Story of a People, Arts Corps Brazilian dance.
cidades, Rio, Lisboa, trocando amizades, geral moçambicano, vê lá como é que fazes. Quero fazê-lo, quero ter prazer, mas nunca faço sem antes me precaver. Quero fazê-lo, quero ter prazer, mas nunca faço sem antes me precaver. Vem cá, Vanessa. Toma esse pano, mano. Sabe esse pano, mano. Sabe esse pano, mano. Vem cá, Vanessa. Sabe esse pano, mano. Sabe esse pano, mano. Não deixa a vida te levar para baixo desse cano. Sabe esse pano, mano. Sabe esse pano, mano. Não deixa a vida te levar para baixo desse cano. Vem cá, Vanessa. General de funk em lata numa luta contra a sida. É assim que eu mostro a minha poesia. Eu tenho um grande amigo de nome preservativo. Em todas as batalhas combate sempre comigo. Confidência me fez que terra quente e molhada. Perigo não é mata, perigo é quente estrada. Manter porta fechada porque as doenças andam todas enfeitadas, muito bem disfarçadas, à espera dos apressados e das mentes descuidadas. Sobe esse paro, mano. Vem cá na dança.
They're so good they get 4 bows. Group number 1. Bow number 2. Bow number 3. Bow number 4. Arts Corps, ladies and gentlemen, an amazing organization. Thanks, you guys. Wonderful work. Wow. For more information about Arts Corps or for any of the groups that are performing tonight, go to the Seattle Channel Big Night Out website, which is www.seattlechannel.org/Big Night Out, and you can find out information all about them. I hold in my hand a hat. If you've been to the show before, or even if you haven't, I have in here the names of the hat audience members who have willingly put their names in here for an opportunity in about 17 and a half minutes to come on stage and participate in the little thing we call the Big Night Out competition of unusual intelligence and skill. A name, frankly, that is far too long. So instead we call it, what do we call it? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're the best audience we've ever had. The Cheese Factor, ladies and gentlemen. Our next performer, ladies and gentlemen, you may have seen if you've been lucky enough to go to Teatro Zinzani, where he has for 10 years been performing various roles of the chef and the lead character, always involving audience participation, or as he puts it, victim work. If you've gone there and haven't recognized him, it could be because he's been in costume, or the technical term being drag. He's often in disguise. We don't have any idea what he's going to do tonight, and frankly, neither does he. Please welcome Kevin Kent!
Oh, it feels good to be out here at last. Everybody, tonight what I would like to do is to just jump into something that's never been done before, and I want to call it tryout. You know, like a big musical has a tryout, an out-of-town tryout? We are going to create this together. Everybody, first off, what I want you to do is close your eyes. Well, just relax for a moment. Just relax. Now, take one of your hands, either one, no, the other one, and reach out. Reach out, palm up, and open that palm, and imagine in your head somebody giving you something very, very precious. Okay? Now, open your eyes and call it out. What was it? A teacup? And what was it over here?
Family show. Thank you.
A teacup and marijuana. A teacup full of tea. That's brilliant. Okay, so now here's the deal. I have a mind like a sieve, so I need you, if you don't mind, to go right up on stage to that young woman there, take one of those boards and a marker and write teacup full of tea in it. And you can put the tea in parentheses. And now, what was something else that people had given to them? Well, this group right here is very, very quiet now. Because they saw what happened to him. So we're gonna do this differently. You there, come here. Hi, very nice. Did somebody give something to you?
One of those little plastic coin pouches with some coins in it. And it was a heart-shaped plastic coin pouch.
I should put the microphone in front of your face when you talk. He said a plastic coin pouch full of coins.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Good. Go up on the stage. Write that on one of those boards. Now, here's the deal. These gentlemen and I, we are going to create this musical together with the band. Now, the band knows two things. They know that I'm out of my mind to try this. They've come up with sort of a melody, and they've come up with sort of a ballad. And we are going to present for you now a musical. I'm sitting in the window, just drinking a cup of tea. I got a cup of tea in front of me. I brewed it in a pot. The operative word there is pot.
Family show, family show.
Now I know that I got a family show to go to. I got family all day long. Family in and out of my songs. I got family in the back bedroom and family up front. But this one little moment with this cup of tea, this right now is all I want. Now a man comes to the door and he knocks. And the knock oddly comes from down the hall. It's an old house. And things happen in weird ways. In fact, the man looks like the ghost of my father who died many, many, many years ago. And he says to me, Jack,
you need to get a life.
and I look at him and I say, Daddy, I got a life. And all the life that I need right now is right here in this little cup.
You gotta quit smoking that stuff.
Family show.
I know I gotta stop smoking that. That's why I got it here in this cup. Daddy, it goes down smooth this way. Ever since you went away, Dad. Ever since you left me all alone, Dad. Ever since you went away and left me all alone, Daddy went and you told me I was bad, Dad. You told me I'd never amount to anything. You gave my brothers and sisters everything. Oh, you left me dead. Oh, you left me dead. Oh, you left me dead. Was a little plastic pouch full of coins. did you have to go? Why'd you have to go and leave me poor? Why'd you go? Why'd you go, Daddy? Why'd you go just then? Just then, as I was talking to my father's ghost on the stoop, a man walks up and he looks at me. He walks up with heavy, heavy steps. And I know he means business because of that. And he's got a glint in his eye. I know he's coming to tell me something bad. Even though when I look at him and say that, he goes, bad? Oh yeah, he's come to tell me something bad.
Son?
Yes, new daddy.
Even though you ain't have money, you can always rely on your talent to make things up. And make some money out there. Go on and make some money. Make something of yourself.
Whoa, I'm not gonna listen to that man, no. I'm gonna sell this old house and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go where these coins are good. Hungary.
Kevin Kent, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. That was beautiful. You may leave the stage. Okay, thank you very much. That was great. Kevin Kent, ladies and gentlemen. Our next performer, folks, has been known as one of the finest puppeteers anywhere since the 1970s. He's going to perform tonight a piece of work that has a history of 500 years dating back to Commedia dell'arte in Italy in the 19th century festivals and music halls. He's performing a Punch and Judy, classic Punch and Judy show this evening using an instrument that has been used to do the voice of Punch for 500 years called a swazzle. So if you don't understand Punch's voice, that's why. It's a completely different take on romance and a peek at an amazing history of theater and the root of all modern comedy. All the way from Vashon Island, Clay Martin Puppet Theater and Punch and his wife, Judy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How do you do? How do you do? My name is Judy, and I'm looking for my husband, Mr. Punch. Have any of you seen Mr. Punch appear today? No. Oh, dear. Do you all know what Mr. Punch looks like? No. Oh, aren't I being silly asking you if you've seen him when you don't even know what he looks like? Well, I will describe Mr. Punch to you, so if you see him, you'll be able to tell me, all right? Now, first of all, Mr. Punch has a lovely blue hat with gold trim on it. And second, Mr. Punch has on a lovely red and yellow coat. And finally, he's got a green ruff around his neck and a pair of shiny blue trousers. So if you see someone like that, you'll be sure to tell me, won't you? That's sounding Mr. Punch up there. Mr. Punch, you up there? Are you back there? Are you up there? Mr. Punch, you naughty man, you come out at once. Oh, stop it, Mr. Punch. Stop it, you are a bad, bad man. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are, Mr. Punch. You are a wicked, naughty, nasty man, and no one knows it better than me. Okay, now, Mr. Punch, stop being so silly. Do you know what time it is? Well, I'll give you a little hint. Look what I've got here. Do you know what that is? Oh, of course you do. That is a nice, light pillow. I want you to lay your head down and take a nice, restful nap. Mr. Punch, you lie down and take a nap. Mr. Punch. You lie right down and you take a nap.
this? And what? And two. That's the way to do it. That's the way.
What's going on up there?
Uh-oh.
What is all this noise up here? Oh, how do you do, ladies and gentlemen? How do you do? My name is Mr. Scaramouche. I've been trying to take a nap downstairs, and I cannot sleep a wink because of all the noise being made up here by Mr. Punch. I might have known. Oh, I've half a mind to call the police, but I've got something more to the purpose.
Uh-oh. Now what?
All right, Mr. Punch, come over here and take your medicine like a man.
What's that?
What's what, Mr. Punch?
That there.
Oh, this here.
That there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Punch wants to know what this is. It's a lollipop, Mr. Punch. If you come over here, I'll give you a good licking.
Is that a lollipop? No, it's not a lollipop.
Oh, Mr. Punch, aren't you clever? It's not a lollipop at all, is it? No. It's a vacuum cleaner. Come over here and I'll clean your clock for you.
Is that a vacuum cleaner? No, it's not a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, Mr. Punch, aren't I being silly? It's not a vacuum cleaner at all, is it? No. It's a piano. Come over here and I'll play a pretty tune for you.
Is it a piano? No, it's not a piano.
Very well, Mr. Punch, I will come to you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
My head! You've taken my head, you put it right back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. There you are.
That's not right. I can't see where I'm going. I can only see where I've been. You put it on properly.
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go.
That's not right. I was trying to put it on properly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, give it to me. You're going to be sorry now, Mr. Punch. Ladies and gentlemen, I will call the police. Mr. Punch will be good and sorry for what he's done. All right. Mr. Punch, did you take your nap today?
Yes, I
Did he take his nap today?
did. No.
Well, Judy's going to be very angry with you, Miss Punch. Here, you better take this.
What for?
You'll see.
Uh-oh. Now what?
Mr. Punch.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Punch, you naughty man, did you... Oh! Mr. Punch, for me?
I guess so.
Oh, what a kind man you are. Shall I let him give me a kiss, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. All right, Mr. Punch, give me a kiss. Oh, no. See? No. Very well. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Clay Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see the real man, Clay Martin. Clay Martin and his swazzle. Wow. For more information about Clay Martin, go to the Seattle Channel website. He performs all over the place. And the next act, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be me singing a song with the lovely and talented Jennifer Sutherland. Bring her out here right now. We're going to do a tune that we do together on my album, Say It, available on CD Baby. It's called Spend the Night With You. But since this is a family show, and besides, in modern times, it's just not as practical to work that way, we've adapted it to more of the internet age. With Cheese Factor, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not looking for a lover, babe, or trying to make you mine. I just wanna see inside your head and know what you do with your time. See, I wanna go online with you, chat online with you. Wanna be online with you, love online with you. Yeah.
Exclamation, exclamation.
All caps. All caps. I'm not thinking about your photo or your real identity. I'm not worried about my credit card or the pain you'll bring to me. I just wanna go online with you, chat online with you. I wanna be online with you, love online with you. Stay with me until the dawn, 'cause the web keeps going on and on, and the world is falling apart outside, but you and me, we got a place to hide. Craig Flory! Colon, right parenthesis. Enter. I made that joke already, sorry. I just wanna go online with you, chat online with you. I wanna be online with you, love online with you. Go online with you, chat online with you, be online with you, love online with you, mate online with you. Jennifer Sutherland and the Cheese Factor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for a completely different expression of passion and romance, Gregory Phillips and Danielle Doyle. They both asked to have a long pause between their first and last names. Both have 10 years of experience or more doing Latin dance in various forms. They can be seen every Friday and Saturday night at the fabulous Buenos Aires Grill in Seattle. Please welcome the tango stylings of Gregory Phillips and Danielle Doyle. Gregory, Phillips, and Danielle Doyle, ladies and gentlemen. See them every Friday and Saturday night at the fabulous Buenos Aires Grill in Seattle. It's time once again for that part of the show we all look forward to like a blind date in a foreign country. It's time for Fame or Shame. Boom. Here are the three names to come on stage right now. Larry Krim, Eric Green, and Diane. Let's see it. Eric, Larry, and Diane. Thank you very much, Diane. Diane, come on up. It'll work for you. Eric, Larry, and Diane. No, you King, right over here. It's right over here. And while they come on stage, we will provide the visuals, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is the making of a cream pie. Look carefully at this because this will involve you. In our little competition tonight, one of you will win and achieve a fabulous prize. One of you will achieve shame and get a fabulous prize. And the one in the middle will get the pie. Now, why does the one in the middle get the pie? Because here at Big Night Out, we think... Now that's funny. 3, 4, bang! Okay, let's hear it for our three brave contestants, ladies and gentlemen. Diane, Larry, and Eric. Three of you are gonna get our high production value buzzers. Like on game shows, they have buzzers. Here at Big Night Out, we have kazoos because, they're not kazoos, they're actually party blowers. So let's have the three of you test your party blowers. Contestant number one, would you stand up to the microphone and go ahead and test your party blower? High production values. Contestant number two, thank you. Your mic's a little high, but go for it. Yeah, you're gonna do really great. Okay, contestant number three. Nice! Big applause every time contestant number two does anything. No, you're good. You're beautiful. It's all good. Round number one of Fame or Shame is laser cook questions relating to mating. If you know the answer or are willing to risk the answer, blow your buzzer and say it 1 point per question. Music, please. Number one, what was the early Hollywood strumpet that said, "Come up and see me sometime, big boy"? Anyone can answer it, yes? Mae West, 1 point for you. Keep track of your score, help them keep track of your score. Who was Cleopatra's lover? Contestant number two. Mark Anthony. Number three, who can imitate the mating call of another species? Contestant number one.
Ace Ventura.
Okay, I'm getting wise to you. Number four, that's 1 point. Let's go to round two. Remove the microphones, and you guys can all go stand right over there. Thank you. Music, stop. For round two, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring back the fabulous and very brief Kevin Kent. Let's hear it for Kevin Kent, ladies and gentlemen. And your charge in round two will be to nice pants. Your charge in round two, contestants, will be to create a love scene with Kevin Kent, exchanging 3 lines of dialogue, back and forth, 3 lines of dialogue, establishing the character, and you'll get 3 points for the best, second will get 2, and the third will get 1. It'll be audience response. Contestant number one, you're coming out here, and you work with Kevin. The scene is a Western shootout that turns into a love scene. Music, please. 30-second scene is all you have, Kevin.
Yeah, well, the sun is reflecting off your bald head. And it's blinding me, otherwise I'd shoot you down.
Okay, that was 2 lines, but go ahead, keep going.
Do you feel lucky?
Okay, that's the whole scene. That's the whole scene, you're done. Contestant number two, you and Kevin will have a love scene. The context is you are gutting fish in a fish packing plant. Music, please.
Hello there.
Hi, darling. So I noticed you drove up in a new car today. You want to give me a ride?
Absolutely.
Give her the microphone so she can talk.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I've been cutting my fish. What'd you say?
I said absolutely.
We quit. You can take this halibut and we're going for a ride.
Okay, that was the whole scene. Thank you. Okay. And fabulous. And contestant number 3, the final scene is an alien abduction that turns into a love scene. Music, please.
You aren't from this planet, are you?
I love the smell of napalm.
That just proves it. You aren't from this planet. And I notice that you're carrying a probe.
Okay, and you're done. That's enough of it.
Victory.
All right, that's enough. Let's bring all 3 contestants out. Let's hear it for number 3. Number 1. Number 2. That would be 3 points for him, 2 points for him, 1 point for her. The final count, please, is 6. 3, 4. 4. How much? 4. 5. Perfect. 6, 5, 4. You are the winner. You will win a Big Night Out t-shirt. You may leave the stage. You are the loser. You will get a Kevin Joyce CD. You may leave the stage. And that leaves you significantly. Music, please. With the grand prize consisting of an Archie McPhee gift bag with a duck, dinner for 2 at Roy's Barbecue across the streets, and significantly, the pie. Come this way. Oh, yes. Now, right down here. Come right down here. You can take your glasses off. No, I know. You can come right down here. No, I don't pie. No. Come on down here. You can choose a surrogate, but you'd have to be really fast with it. That happened last time. You have to do the surrogate in the audience. I don't pie you in the face. You have to pie yourself in the face, and you get the grand prize. If you don't pie yourself in the face, you can pie Kevin Kent in the face. He's standing right behind you. Encourage him, ladies and gentlemen. We need to clean up. Oh my gosh. Clean up on aisle 3. Clean up on aisle 3. Our final act this evening, ladies and gentlemen, has for 20 years perfected his strange and wonderful form of slightly dangerous variety entertainment, becoming in the process one of the most sought-after and successful variety performers. He's done this act at nearly every NBA Coliseum in the country. Please welcome the delightful and slightly dangerous Roberto the Magnificent.
Hey, folks, let's have some fun. All right, here we go. Check this out. Oh, yeah. Come on, 1 foot, that's not easy! You know, kids nowadays, they're not into baseball or basketball or football anymore. No, they're into skateboarding, rollerblading, BMX bikes, and of course a little extreme pogo sticking! Oh yeah, hey, check this out. No hands! No hands! Oh, yeah! Let's have some fun. I've got some lemons. I'm going to pass them out to you. You throw them up. I catch them on my head. Who wants to play? Yeah, right here. Right here. Right there. Right here. Right there. Sorry to wake you up. All right, there we go. Right over here. If you have a lemon, stand up. Do not throw them at the same time. Underhand, not overhand, dude. Keep them low, 1 at a time. My record's 3. Let's beat it. Here we go. Sir, you're first. Yeah, you. Whoa. That was close. Right here. Sauce. Whoa. All right. Come on, make it good. Let's hear it. All right, we are going to have some fun. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it was last year, my wife and I, we had a brand new house built, and it's very interesting watching the construction company build the house. I mean, these guys were throwing hammers around. It looked like a Broadway production. In fact, it looked a little something kind of like this. All right. I'll be honest, my wife and I, we did not have a new house built, but we did put a deck on the trailer, whatever. No. Yeah.
Show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming to the show. For more information about anything you want to know, Big Night Out, and to come to the next episode, go to www.seattlechannel.org/Big Night Out. Everybody come on stage for the final bow. Roberto the Magnificent, Kevin Kent, Sarah Rudinoff, and Gretta Harley and her band We Are Golden. Gregory, Phillips, and Danielle Doyle. Clay Martin and his puppets. Jennifer Sutherland. Arts Core Brazilian Dance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big night.
Big night out. Big
Big bow. 1, 2, 3.
Big night. Big night out. Big night.
Right on. You want to do a cartwheel? Can you do a cartwhel? Take it out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Big night out. Big night out. Big night out. Bring it on, big night. Thanks for coming, everybody. Don't forget to check out Track 19 in the Columbia City Theater. And see you next first Wednesday. Woohoo!